Hi, and welcome to Assembly Audible. I'm your host and the multimedia editor for Assembly Magazine, Chris Smith. Sustainability has become so important to our world as it helps our environment as well as our human and ecological health. But that doesn't mean you have to sacrifice innovation and results. Our guest today, Bhushan Joshi, head of sustainability for Ericsson North America, not only understands that, but is blazing the trail towards the future. Thanks for spending some time with me today.
My pleasure. Thanks for the opportunity, Chris.
Now, I understand the factory in Lewisville was actually designed intentionally to integrate sustainability measures. So tell me about what was incorporated into this particular building design.
Yeah, so great question. So our goal for the 5G Smart Factory was to create an automated, connected, sustainable smart factory that aligns with Ericsson's commitments to sustainability and climate action. And now we talked about our goals. Our goal is to be carbon neutral for our company operations by 2030. So when we went about designing the smart factory, we proactively made sure that all of these commitments and from that we had as a company are fully integrated. And what that meant more tactically was to select an approach or select a framework that will allow us to do that systematically. And we decided to pursue LEED Gold certification. LEED, of course, stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. LEED is one of the world's most globally recognized green building or sustainable building standard. It's a third-party verification that we went through. And to achieve the LEED Gold certification, Ericsson had to demonstrate improved performance over a baseline building on different areas or different aspects. This includes things like energy efficiency, water efficiency. It also includes renewable energy, the types of materials that we use within the factory itself. Did we reuse, did we reuse furniture and things like, did we recycle, materials during the construction process? Some of the key results that I'll point out to you, Chris, that we have achieved is that the factory is powered 100% by renewable energy. And we achieved this with a combination of having solar panels on site that produce about 17% of the factory's power just there on the facility itself. And if you look on our website, you'll see a really nice view of the solar panels, near our factory. The remaining power that is not produced on site, we're buying 100% Greenie certified renewable energy from the utility grid. So it allows us to operate the factory with fully renewable energy. We've also used really innovative technologies on site, like having an ice storage tank. So Texas, it's a hot country. Our summers can get pretty hot, and our utility grids can get pretty challenged on peak summer times. So what we've installed on site are ice tanks. So these ice tanks are run at night when the power is, when the demand of the utility grid is low, and we freeze the ice in these tanks. And then during the daytime, to shift our peak load and reduce the burden that we place on the utility grid, we melt the ice. So during the day, when the demand is high, instead of running our chillers, we're melting this ice to cool our building. So it helps us both reduce our peak demand charges, but then it also helps us, really make sure that we're not contributing towards instability of the grid. We also have, rain capture on site. So we have two 40,000 gallon tanks that capture rainwater from the roof, and we filter it and we reuse it. And coupled with high efficiency fixtures, it allows us to reduce or use up to 75% less indoor water compared to a baseline building. We're using highly efficient chillers, highly efficient HVAC systems, and combine those two enable us to run the factory again with 24% less energy usage than a comparable building. So, I hope this kind of gives you a view of, the commitment that we had, the approach that we've taken, and some of the results that we have achieved at the factory.
To listen to this complete interview, check out the Assembly Audible podcast at assemblymag.com. And don't forget to subscribe to keep up with the latest in the world of assembly. Thanks for watching.